We are underway.
Good prediction, Skittles. Good prediction. So, the Sevens are going to look to prove themselves after absolutely dropping a game against Boston 7-3. So, just for reference, guys, just for some reference, the Boston Barrage lost a 5v4 last week. Okay. Las Vegas lost a 5v5 to the Barrage. So, I don't I don't know, that kind of tells me what I need to know.
Yeah.
But they're going to be looking to redeem themselves. Hopefully they do because they can't afford to stay at the bottom with 0 points because I think there's no one left in the West with 0 points.
So far, Afinka Ben is very interesting. I mean, I will say that, I mean, she's not as good as she used to be, but Afinka Ben, I mean, is it suggesting that the attacking side of the LA Ascension, I don't think they used Finka to great ordeal last time, right?
I don't believe so. Maybe LA just doesn't want to deal with it, I'm guessing. God, it's 8 years and we still can't change team names on console.
Thunderbird's gone again. That was popular on the second play day, and there goes Clash. Okay.
I don't know. A Thunderbird ban is such a cop out, in my opinion. I don't know. It's just really out of every defender, the one that's gonna cause you the most trouble is Thunderbird. I don't know. It's always just seemed like a bit of a waste to me, but you know.
Hey, they banned it. So
What?
so
So
it's
the Los
oh,
Angeles Ascension has called their tactical timeout for whatever reason. Okay.
that's it, right? They don't get another one, do they? Oh,
No,
that's why.
they
Fabi just
don't get
lagged out.
another one.
That's why. I mean, is this gonna? Are we gonna rehost? Are we gonna already get a rehost underway?
Have is anyone calling for one on the Discord? I haven't gotten the
I
ping.
don't believe so. He must have been lagging, so they paused it. But yeah, no rehost as of right now. So we're just gonna. I guess LA's gonna run a 4v3 here unless Savi can get back in this game. But we're gonna, yeah, I was gonna say give him a second here. See if he can get back in, and there we go. He will get back in. He'll get an operator.
Someone
So we
Las Vegas will win 4-0. I don't think any team can win 4-0. I don't know.
that's not how that one works.
Yeah, it's not. It's really not. All right. We're going to proceed with a Oregon defense. Las Vegas starts on the defending side. They're going to go down to the basement. They're going to forego the dorms straight downstairs into the Bustamante as they are going to attempt to hold down this supply room defense, this supply laundry defense. Oh, I'm
So
rookie cap can losers.
they are bringing the smoke, but I don't think they're extending to the elbow. I'm very interested on where. Oh, okay, it's gonna go here. It's gonna go in the main
Huh.
hallway, and
Huh.
they're gonna play this. I saw the bandit shut the extension into the elbow. I was like, okay, so where are they gonna play him? They're gonna play him there, and they're gonna use the mirror on that side of the map instead. So
Indeed.
I would say it's a little bit of a different strategy. On the side of the Ascension, I just saw three switches. Ace, Jackal, Flores, they brought over their
Mm-hmm.
previous picks. So they go away with the Ash that Savi was running. They bring the Flores, and then D Wilson and Too Sharp on the switch.
And you have, I think, players to watch out for this game. We're gonna be watching D. Wilson again, of course. Um, and I think we've also got to keep an eye on Microwave Moose. He's gonna be out to how should we phrase this? Prove he's
You can
not
phrase it.
trash after our first donut in Hyper Series or this season. So we'll see what goes on. In comes EMPs, out comes the Selma Aqua charges. Oh, they're gonna. Ooh, he overshoots the nitro, but it gets a kill. The Flores of Savvy is the first to fall. Most importantly, that mirror window's been destroyed, but at what cost? But at what cost? Has 4 RCE Roteros gone. Grok is just sitting there. Okay, Grok.
Mind his business. Let the man be.
Grok is going to go for a backstairs push. I think he's going to get the hatch open, actually. APG2 Sharp takes some heavy damage as he attempts to quick peek through the bunker double door. Grok is getting meeting hall hatch open. I think every Vegas member is downstairs. Yes, they've relinquished top floor control, and when the entire... Ooh, Grok!
Oh,
Ooh, Grok, buddy! Watch that trigger finger, huh? APG is going to attempt to make his first headways into the site. He has a vaultable hole, but we're not sure if he's going to make that work. In comes the tactical EMP. Ooh, it only manages to get one wall, and the bandit trick is not successful. Out comes a second nitro. Ooh! Oh, too sharp, buddy! Just in time as General Christo takes out D. Wilson. 5-3 advantage for the Ascension. The Sevens are holding strong here so far. They've lost their mirror window as Litzrai takes out Grok. It's a 5v2. There is no answer from the Ascension side, and it's a flawless to start things out. Vegas looks strong in the opening.
the uh, the awkward setup, very successful. I don't think. I mean, obviously flawless. There is nothing wrong with that round from them. And we'll go upstairs now to kid dorms and bunks. And another Brava. There we go. Seeing another Brava play. We haven't seen too much of her ever since she came into the game, but we're seeing some Brava play now.
Yeah.
If they don't switch off.
LA's been the team to kind of experiment. We've seen some unorthodox strats, I guess, coming
Yeah.
out from them. I think what really affected the Sevens attack last round, I fail to see why Flores had to absolutely like sit there. I don't get it. Like, you could stay here. The 1 second on the Flores drone doesn't really matter. Common C4 toss. That is a bit of a misplay with the Ascension attack. Sorry. So they've gone upstairs. The Sevens have. They're on their second site. Dorms. Let's see what they can do here. They brought a Kaid, which is interesting considering you'd think to bring Kaid on the basement. But they brought him here, I guess, to counter any Maverick play. There's going to be no Maverick play. They're instead going to just take it out the old-fashioned way with those impact EMPs. So,
I would,
Mike.
yeah. I mean, I would say though, I still bring Kate up here. I mean, I usually pick Bandit on this. I would pick Bandit on this site just because you have the ability to trick in pretty safe conditions.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, Kate still does the job. I mean, you can't trick, but still denies and wastes utility. As goodbye to
Goodbye.
Savi,
Yep.
to the Ella Shoddy on the spawn peak.
Wow, he was just sitting there. There was no one there to get the refrag. That's oh, here comes Mike Ka. It looks like he's gonna go back for more. He doesn't destroy the drone. So many shells used and that drone is still up and running. Reed takes out Too Sharp with a Capcan trap. I don't know. LA's looking frazzled. They're not looking like the team that took Montreal to 8-7. I'll say that. Oh, here comes the infamous LA Ying. LA Ying. Oh,
One, there goes two.
one, and there goes a toxic babe. He's stuck out there for a minimum of 20 seconds now. So is Delirious. Grok is the only hope of a flank. He's trying to bait Notorious Michael to come around the corner with that shotgun. He does bait Reed. Reed goes down, but Michael's right there to get the refrag. The frags come out fast and furiously. It's all down to Delirious on the Lion. Oh, man. LA's attacks. It's not going to be a flawless for the Sevens, but it might as well be, because this has not been a round of contention in any sense of the word. Gun 6 comes out. He's going for a bit of a rush.
Oh,
He's in. This could... Do they
it
know
could
where he
work.
is? Oh, he whiffs his shots. The Kaid wasn't aware of his location. Mike pulls out the pistol. He's in the rotate hole, and already some BMing. Wow. Huh.
You really pulled out.
Sevens 2-0 lead.
They really pulled out the BM early, but uh, I don't know. LA just seems to be kind of. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Mist not being in there, I don't know if that has a great deal to do with it. But I don't. I wouldn't. I mean, LA, I think, is a good enough team, but just without their one guy. I
Yeah.
mean, obviously, I don't know who their IGL is. It could very well be Mist, and that's the reason their attacks aren't talking to each other here. But um, they just don't look like themselves so far. I'm hoping that maybe now that it's getting closer to 8 o'clock, that they'll pick it up because that's when the game was scheduled for. But I'm hoping that this game is good on paper. I'm hoping that it lives up to that. But so far, not. I wouldn't say that that's the case.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on. The Sevens had a pitiful showing against the Barrage last week, and the Ascension looked competitive, and they just haven't shown up. The Ascension have one kill.
And it's D Wilson, isn't it?
It's Grok
Oh, it's Grok.
with his kill with the ace on the Reed last round.
Yeah.
This has not been a close game. I don't know what LA's problem is exactly. I can't pinpoint their issues right now. But something needs to change, whether that be they have to get lucky that Vegas gets complacent, which I know the people on Vegas personally, unfortunately. But if they get complacent, they are the type of team to get complacent. So either LA hopes for that or LA picks it up. I'm hoping they pick it up.
Um, I mean, if there's a site to do it on, I would say this is a good site to turn the tide on for sure.
Yeah, it's hard to win these sites on defense.
Yes, Oregon. I mean, you got your two main ones, and then the next two are just kind of like, all right, if we lose it, we lose it. If we win it, amazing. But
I found a lot of rank stacks prefer to defend kitchen dining, which I think is a mistake simply because it's so easy to plant in dining. The amount of rounds we've won Skittles planting and dining through a
yeah, just
smoke,
open up the wall.
watching it from upstairs, yeah,
Yeah.
no opportunities for a flank. Dining is just always a mistake, in my opinion. But I think the problem is it's so weird to defend meeting simply because of the layout of the room that a lot
If
of
that
teams are
little,
scared of it.
yeah, that little stairway at the back and that door,
Yeah.
they could just hide in that corner, and you would
hmm
never know.
So the Sevens defense is holding firm. Small roaming presence, just with Read a Book playing inside of security, but that's not even really a roaming presence. That's more of an extension. The Ascension, where are they coming from? Oops, sorry. They're coming in from a small tower push, but they're a lot more spread out, I believe. They have a couple people upstairs as Microwave Moose takes out Too Sharp. Moose has more rounds and more kills in 3 rounds than he did all of last game as he's won nothing. It's 5-4, Sevens lead. Again, the Ascension struggling to get anything done. D. Wilson takes out It's Rye. That's a big pick to begin, but more work will need to be done if they want to pull this round out. Mike, he'll push forward into this kitchen, just through the rotate wall that they've opened up. Out comes I think that was a frag grenade as Grok takes out Reed. That's a big one. 2 powerful fraggers gone, but Mike Cuz still standing. In collapses the Ascension defense as Savvy begins to plant the diffuser. I think we are going to get it. And boom. 7 members of both teams on the board still at T-minus 33 until the point of no return, folks. Wilson takes out Microwave Moose. This attack is looking a lot better than it has the past 2 rounds. Christo and Mike are all that remain in between the Sevens and a win. Delirious takes out General Christo. Mike is going to get spotted from D. Wilson above. What an excellent angle to play from D. Wilson. I'll give it to him. He rotates over. Oh, he knows where Mike Cuz retreated to. He doesn't.
Oh,
He doesn't see it. Either way, folks, point of no return. The Los Angeles Ascension take their first round, and they're up 2-1, or they're down 2-1 as they claw their first round out.
that was a. I mean, I thought he saw the frost map, but that is still a great
Yeah,
spot
yeah.
for.
He looked twice. He was like, oh,
I don't.
oh yeah.
Can your
Boom.
guy look that far down? Can he
Yeah, we
look
saw
that far
it.
down?
We saw it. Unless he's playing on like 2 FOV, but I
I
doubt
mean,
it.
I don't know. I have no idea because if you're I don't know how the game physics work there. If you're like falling and you can shoot that,
Oh no, that doesn't
but
matter.
oh, okay. So then, yeah, I don't know. I guess he just didn't see it, or he decided I'm gonna kill him and take the trade on the frost mat. I'd
Yeah,
rather get my leg caught and take the kill.
maybe he fell by accident. Oh, Sens.
Oh, oh,
We're gonna see Sens played here from the Los Angeles Ascension. Let's see what they can do. Um, One thing I will know, speaking on my personal experience with some of these teams, the Sevens, if we're being totally honest, are a ranked stack through and through. I think any coordination is their kryptonite. Their their setups aren't special. They have good firepower, but when that firepower fails, Skittles, there's not much left.
yeah. I mean, like we said last round at the beginning that if they were gonna get a round going, then that was the site to do it on, and they did that. So we'll see if they can transition that into um.
Some
Oh,
momentum.
sense is gone. Sorry, I
No!
stopped that sentence. Sense
I
is
wanted to
gone.
see them. No.
They go to the OSA. Um, is the smoke extension, Mr. Observer, in the same spot?
No, it's not. But they. Oh no, it is. Sorry.
It is. Okay, that was all I'm curious about.
So they've brought an Talon 8 shield. It's a bulletproof glass standoff here between Mira and Osa, and they're aware that there is another Ascension player behind. They attempt to bait out with the drone, but it's not going to work as Mike Ka holds his position inside of box. They wait, there's no frag. Oh, there is frags from Grok. If they were to EMP and frag, it could work, but I don't know if it'd be a good idea, considering how much they have to expose themselves. And I wouldn't test Mike on this window. Mike doesn't take any. He takes a bit of damage as Savvy takes out Microwaved Moose, the Kaid, off the board as he awaits. As he falls for the second time this game, as the Ascension find their footing.
Slow, very slow attack. I think. I mean, I think LA's playing it smart though.
They are playing it
Oh,
smart. Mike Cuz the first to blink. He fries up. Oh, he takes out Savvy. Took just a bit too long to get behind that window or that Talonate shield, and he pays the price. It's a 4-4 now as the Ascension have burnt time and manpower. Grok, he's pushed into Freezer. He takes out General Crystal, but it's Rise right there to collect the refrag. It's 3-3, kill for kill so far. Delirious and all of the members of Ascension push. Oh, it's a three-pronged attack. Too sharp in the Freezer. Delirious coming down rear stairs, and D. Wilson inside of Laundry. D. Wilson pushes in. He collects Reed a book as Reed attempts to move towards that mirror window, but will not get there in time. He spots Itzrai in the freezer. Is there enough rounds of that SC-3000? There is. He takes out Itzrai. The 5.7's out, and Diffuser is not cold. Delirious is fighting with Michael around the pillars. They play Ring Around the Rosie by these back stairs. Where is Z. Wilson with the flank? He's coming in, but oh! He peeks the wrong way! The call didn't come out in time, and Delirious will collect Mike Ka from the middle portion of the rear stairs, right through the rotate hole they themselves made. The Ascension tie it up 2-2 in a close round.
very close round. Um, LA looked good. I think just a little bit of nervousness at the end there. They got a little nervous, just want get the kill. But at the end of the day, they did win the round, and now they turn it back, and it looks like they're going back up top. So they're going back to kids' dorms, see if they can win that again before our last round of the split. But that
Grim!
I mean, Grim is. I don't know. I don't think Delirious is gonna stay on Grim. I'm
Grim!
sorry, but I don't think Grim is gonna stay on thing.
Grim!
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Okay, we're back up to the dorms hall for the Las Vegas Sevens as they begin the fourth round of their defense. So far, both teams have won 2 rounds in a row, separately, of course. Um, I don't know. I don't know what difference they're gonna do this time. Their last one worked out pretty well. Their last defense here worked out pretty well. It was a very dominant win. But they've changed things up. This time Mike Ka is on the Aruni instead of the Ella with the Shoddy. And we'll see. I think he's sticking it. I think he's sticking it. For the
And
first
he
time
is
in
gonna stick
Hyper
it.
Series history, Grim has been deployed for the attacking side. Let's see what we can do here.
And again, the D Wilson Ying play.
D, the infamous LA Ying.
I
That's
wonder,
all I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna have to talk to. I think we're gonna have to in the interview we're gonna have to talk to whoever we get in here and ask them if that's just part of the script.
D Wilson Ying?
No, just Ying in general.
What? How? What do you mean a part of the script
Like no matter what round, no matter what map, what site, the Ying has to be in the five if it's not banned.
for LA?
Yeah,
Assuming LA wins.
of course. If not, we're gonna have to wait till they win and then talk to them.
Very true. Very true. So the Ascension attack again, just not too. It's been quite slow both times. We're gonna ride on board D Wilson. He engages in his first gunfight, taking a little bit of damage. Not a little bit. He's down to about half as he rips open that connector wall between the two dorms. Grok is on the flank in armor. Okay, Grok is always just caught napping like that. I don't know why. As Rai takes out Savvy. Opening frag goes to the 7. Oh, in come the Grim! The bees! The bees! And he has been pinged. LA has the ping on Grok. And that's going to help D. Wilson, hopefully. As D. Wilson collects Read a book. There we go. Good frag coming out from Ying. It's a 4-4 now. As LA attempts to claim their third in a row. Too Sharp takes out It's Rai. Ying is going to attempt to make her entry. Does she know someone's inside of kids, though? In comes 2 Candelas. Is it enough to blind the Aruni playing back there? I don't even know if she's really that blind, as out comes the final Candela inside of D. Wilson's arsenal. And it's not going to amount to anything. Grok, he's prone. He's looking for feet. He does find the feet of the Jaeger, but it's not going to be enough. General Christo fries him as APG 2 Sharp is getting Diffuser down. Diffuser's gone down in default. Delirious has bees deployed, and he's watching it with an upside down repel as D. Wilson takes out Mike. D. Wilson, he will find another one. Delirious is watching the attic rotate. Microwave Moose gets his second frag of the game. He takes out D. Wilson. It's all down to a Grim and an Ace as in comes a Nitro. Oh, he shoots it just in time. He on ADSs, and he's going to get peeked. It's down to 2 Sharp, but he falls. He doesn't fall, sorry. He takes out Microwave Moose, but in comes General Christo just in time. He shoots bodies, and he'll get the defuse in the nick of time as Vegas will ensure they get at least 3-3 coming out of the first half. That was very close.
3 second difference there. 3 seconds longer, that's it. But they hold it out, and they're gonna go back downstairs. So we'll see what they're able to do on this site. His third time on the site. So that was a good round. Both teams, again, just I think a little bit of just a small what's the word I'm looking for here? Just a small stall by the Ascension. I think when D Wilson threw in those candelas, he might should have maybe made a swing on that person playing on the bunks,
Hmm. I
just
think
because
he
he
was
had the op.
I think he was afraid of the crossfire from kids'
Attackers need to
dorms.
Yeah,
locate and defuse as
because
many
I mean
bombs as
obviously
they can.
he threw the one that got eaten, and then he threw the two into bunks, but then he had that last one,
Could have used
which
it
he
in kids. Yeah.
could have used it in kids and ran in, but didn't choose to do that.
Attackers are
But
discovered
again,
the
we don't
location
know
of
the
the
outcome
bomb.
of the round, but that's it.
So we're back on the basement defense for the Sevens in their final defensive round. They're going to look to come out of it with a 4-2 half. Will they get a 4-2? We'll see, because LA has shown signs of life. They can get to a 3-3 if they play their cards right. Last round was very close. It just came down to a couple of misplays, I think. Delirious, because um, he shot the nitro on the window and then for whatever reason stopped being in prime position to shoot back. So unfortunately, by that time he had un-ADS'd. Out came microwaved Moose and fried Delirious on the Grim, whose ability did work, which was cool to see. Grim, for the first time, was brought in Hyper Series as Grok takes some heavy damage already, as we're going to see the exact same Mira play for the third time this map. So,
We're also
don't
seeing the same smoke play, no? Oh
I
no,
think
Christo,
no, there
no,
is no smoke. Yeah.
no.
So, ooh, the mirror window gets caught out by the Twitch drone. That's a good adaptation, but Too Sharp gets fried by General Cristo in Small Tower. There goes the Hibana of APG Too Sharp as General Cristo is on the roam as he moves in. Probably about to... Oh, D. Wilson's ready. Ooh! Excellent call out coming out from the Ascension side to alert D. Wilson of General Cristo's flank and follows the Oryx. Upstairs control firmly in the hands of the Ascension as Mike Ka takes out Grok. Grok goes down and both hard breachers off the board for the Ascension. All that's left is 4 claymores and 2 smoke grenades as Delirious comes down
Attackers
freezer
have
stairs.
recovered the diffuser.
I believe Savvy retreated, yes, as I believe they're going to attempt to consolidate their forces for a more coordinated push here instead of the 3-pronged attack they tried last time. Delirious is pushing into freezer. Can he get the better of, I think it's Moose. Moose is watching. There's a proxy alarm. It's going to tell him of his location. Out comes the Nitro. Successful bait by Delirious, but Moose is hungry for the kill as he's going to aggro peek those freezer stairs. Ooh. Oh, Moose will collect the Capitao of D. Wilson. Good flank coming out from him as it's down to a 4-2 advantage. The Ascension are beginning to unravel as they have the first 2 rounds. Skittles, it's not looking good for our boys in light blue.
No, not at all. I mean, I think again, it just that early pick onto Too Sharp kind of just stalled it out, and there it is. Yeah, that's the round there. The early pick by Crystal onto Too Sharp kind of just put him in, I guess, that down state. But again, Wilson picked up the refrag, and then after that, it was just gun for gun, and the sevens just did that a bit better. So,
Yeah, it just look honestly, LA is just missing some fragging power at the moment. You've got D. Wilson, but where's the rest? Unfortunately, the second is Grok with 3, and then Delirious 2, Too Sharp 2, and Savvy with 1. Unacceptable showing considering what the stats we're seeing spread across the board from the sevens. But we're going to switch sides. We'll see if the Los Angeles defense is more successful than the Vegas defense here.
I mean, I mean, you know the Vegas better than I do, but I
Attackers
think
need to locate and defuse as many
LA.
bombs as they can.
I think LA's still good in this. They are not out of this game at all. I think they got a really good chance for our defense. A little bit of a different roster than what we saw the Sevens do. We're seeing a Castle. We're seeing a Mira upstairs. We're also seeing a Mute rather than a Bandit or a Cade. And then the sevens on attack are going very different as well. Maru and just all gunners. Yana, Witch, and Ash. And then obviously you need that one card breach, of course. And that's where the ace comes in.
Yeah, like I said,
5 seconds
the
remaining.
sevens aren't a team for strats. You know, let's ride on board with General Christo. What can he do with Amaru? He is the kind of guy to just jump in. So we'll see exactly what he does. Um, what is your opinion? I know a lot of people. You know what's always like come across as just an absolute lie to me? It's like when you're talking to a fragger, and it's like, bro, all you play is fragging operators, you know? And they'll be like, no, I don't. You know, I play ace. It'll be like,
Huh?
you're lying to me if you say you don't play ace for the AK-12. Like,
Oh my god, the shotgun. Okay.
General Christo, I will say this. General Christo,
Yeah.
with shotguns, I don't get it. He is insane with shotguns. And maybe I've been telling him his luck will run out for weeks with those shotguns because he's like top fragging with like Lion shotgun. It hasn't yet. So I don't know what he does, but like he's always just been a guy to make. I played with him for 8 years. He's like he pioneered putting frost mats in the middle of the floor because that sounds so stupid. No one would ever look for it. He's
Play.
gonna
I would love to see a play if he goes up to
he's
this
gonna go
hatch.
for it. He's gonna go for it. He knows he doesn't have to break the hatch like before he does it, right? So Grok falls as It's Rye takes out him. D. Wilson's next to go, but microwaved Moose as kills are coming out all across the board. Turns out General Christo was just the distraction. It's Rye takes heavy damage as he engages Savvy. Savvy takes out It's Rye. Ascension equal up the man count. Ooh! Oh, too sharp! Give him the savior badge from Rocket League or whatever, cause he just saved the life of Savvy. It's all down to Moose and Reed. He needs to get Savvy up. Get him up. There's no one there, my friend. Get your comrade up. Delirious is down for the count, and he falls quickly. It's down to Reed and microwave Moose. Moose coming up white. Red pings coming out for the Las Vegas attackers. Reed, he's by trophy. He pushes in. What can he make happen here? They have the health advantage. He finds Savvy. It's down to Too Sharp. Ooh, Too Sharp! There's only 16 rounds left in that MP5K. Who is going to blink first? Moose is coming on very slowly. Too Sharp whiffs the shots, but he clutches the round! Oh my, oh my. Moose absolutely whiffs every bullet. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've seen someone peek an angle slower in my life.
Hey, he made the shots that count, right? So,
No, no, no. I'm talking about Moose.
oh,
I don't
I
know
was
if
gonna
you
say,
saw how quickly he came around, how slowly, sorry, he came around the corner. Bro, I don't know, Skittles. Like, looking at his silhouette, it took approximately 13 business days to come around that corner. My Amazon packages arrive faster than that peak.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused
Obviously,
by
we
attackers.
said Moose is the man to watch this game, especially after his pitiful 0-7 last week. And admittedly, he's shown up. He's got a 6-4. But that round, you can't lose a round to a mute in a corner with 1 health.
no. But, again,
But that's how Siege works. Your
yeah, that's
gun
sometimes
always
how it
does
goes,
full
right?
damage, no matter how low on health you are. Right?
10 seconds to insertion.
Camera in position.
I mean, Vegas, they're
5
definitely
seconds.
playing better than they showed against Boston.
Oh yeah, they've already won more rounds than they did against the Barrage.
Attackers must locate
Right?
and
So
defuse the
that's,
bomb.
I mean, that is good. I mean, again, we are seeing, I mean, this is a more coordinated lineup for them. They got an Osa, Lion, Buck, Flores, Ace, everything you would need for a downstairs take. And then on the side of, the only thing on the side of the Ascension is the D Wilson FMG9, but I can't even say that's bad because the FMG9 got a nice buff recently. So we'll see what effect he puts that towards. And I think we're looking at the more conventional setup here. Yeah, we are. More conventional setup where they shut down uh, the elbow and freezer, and then they hold the long hallway.
So far, no one pushing in for the sevens. Their attack extremely slow. It's about as slow as they pushed that angle last round. General Christo's going to be the first to push in. He is fearless. He's going to go in. Why does he have a red dot? Okay. You know, I don't judge people's decisions. I mean, I do, but don't worry about it. He peeks straight into laundry. I'm not sure if there's a heavy presence in laundry. Oh, there is. There's feet holes waiting for him as Christo gets paranoid, watching for the flank. Moose, he pushes into freezer. Hatch is reinforced, luckily, so no surprise flank can come out from there. As Moose, they've given him unimpeded freezer control, not even a mirror window to give them some intel. This is a big misplay from the Ascension as Rye takes out Toot Sharp, and Microwave Moose, he reveals himself inside a freezer as he freezes the Ascension in place. No, there's pings galore for the GIGN attacker as Microwave Moose pushes in. He moves down main hallway. Rita Book takes out Delirious as Grok takes heavy damage. He's coming in for a flank. He catches Grok off guard. D. Wilson taken out by Christo. Flawless for the Sevens. Their second of the game. 5-3 lead for Las Vegas.
Good round from Vegas.
A very good round from Vegas.
I would say again, Vegas is they're putting it together now. They're starting
They
to
are.
find their form.
They're clicking.
LA though, yeah, LA though. On the other hand, I mean, I think you need this next one here to go 5-4. If you go down 6-3, I think that's it. I think
LA's just had, I don't know, kind of a pitiful performance. They're not looking like the team. They would have been wiped off the map against Montreal if they played like this against the Invictus last week. This can't be allowed to continue. I don't know what's wrong with the Ascension right now. They're losing their gunfights. I don't know.
Again, I mean, you look at the roster on the side of the Vegas sevens, 4, 7, 5, 9, 11 on the kills, and then you look on the other side. It's pretty decently spread out, but you look on the other side, it's D Wilson.
Yeah, and he needs
Right?
some backup.
Yeah, again, like me and Ragnar were saying a lot. I mean, obviously it doesn't come down to kills, but with these two teams, the stats suggest that they do play the game on kills. They don't really put the case down. So when you look at those numbers, I mean, obviously then the stats are going to back it up, and the stats are backing up right now that the team with the more kills are winning the game. More distribution of kills as well.
Absolutely. And I get last game, you have to remember, we talk about how they brought it so close against the Invictus. But you have to remember that D. Wilson top fragged, I think.
Yeah.
And then Mist was right behind. He had that backup. He doesn't have that backup right now.
No, but we will see here if they're able to do something. Delirious on the Cav. They used the Cav to great success last week. That the Cav almost won them the game in that second last, and that got them to that overtime to give them the chance of winning the game. That second last round. So we'll see what they're able to do. They left the hatch.
So they're in pillar. Like, Mike Ka catches out Too Sharp. Savvy takes extremely heavy damage. This is, I don't know exactly what LA is doing. Everyone's falling by the wayside. It's down to D. Wilson and Savvy relegated to their secondary bomb site. D. Wilson gets beamed by Reed. It's a 1v4. Rye takes out Savvy. LA or Vegas finds themselves on match point. 6-3. Not what you want to see.
I don't. I mean, I don't see LA coming back in this one.
No, LA is getting slammed. That
LA's
was a terrible defense. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there wasn't much going on there. I mean, they're gonna go to kids' dorms for this last, possibly last attack. But as it
Grim!
stands, as it stands right now, there is gonna be one person in our Twitch that is gonna get a 464 return ratio on 10 channel points.
I bet
Attackers
General
need to
Cristo has
locate
a
and
shotgun
defuse
on
any
Grim.
bombs if they
Watch.
can.
Watch. I bet. I
I do.
bet.
I wouldn't blame you, but again, we're seeing a dock on D Wilson. I think D Wilson just wants to help himself here
He's
with
like,
the three stick
if I
pistols.
gotta take all these gunfights, I'ma be healing myself.
Yeah,
The sevens have shown up. Obviously, a lot of people counted them out, considering they got blown out by the Barrage
10 seconds
7-3,
remaining.
and then that same Barrage roster lost to 4 people.
5 seconds remaining.
But
was that today?
it got
Oh
to
no,
them.
no, that was yeah, right. Sorry.
Attackers objective
Yeah,
is
yeah,
to
I
locate
It
remember.
got to them, and Vegas, they've shown up here. I have to give it to them. Good effort from Vegas. Mike Ka and It's Rye combining for 22. Combined with Microwave Moose, that's 30 frags. That's like double all of LA combined. So it's really just a fragging game right now. Does he have he does have the shotgun. I guarantee you he has the shotgun. Oh, Grok gets hit by the oh there it is! Grim shotgun, people. Out come the bees! The bees! He covers off his flank as he gets. Okay, but I don't. Alright. Don't, as a Grim player. Doesn't make much sense, because you use the bees to ensure you're safe. It's okay. It's okay. Not everyone can play Grim like me. You know what the
So,
Ascension probably need right now? Some rogue energy. I think that would really help them right now. Regain their focus. Out come the bees! Again, that's 2 charges. That got 1 hive deployed. That's 3 charges so far. As General Crystal gets fried by Garok around the game's wall. There we go. That's Grim off the board. 5-4 for the Ascension. And oh, Too Sharp collects its Rye. Vegas is playing a bit careless right now. Moose and Ka and Mike are all that remain in a 5v2 scenario as they attack dorms. Microwave Moose, he's coming up. Okay, he was in freezer somehow?
yeah, he did a bottom top.
Out comes a frag. He times it just right. He doesn't hit anyone for any damage though, as he's going to come up white, and Mike Ka continues his push through Armory. Let's see. Oh, Ragnar's the one who bet on Vegas.
Oh,
Mike collects Delirious Factor. Delirious Factor falls. Oh, that's what we're seeing. If this doesn't light a fire under you, LA, nothing will. Moose takes out Savvy. Moose takes out Wilson. It's a 2v1 scenario. Mike Ka's got Diffuser in hand and 13 kills with 3 deaths.
and 1 health.
Literally, look at him the wrong way, and he's gonna die. It's a crossfire. If he kills one, they need to be ready to kill the other. He pre-fires Grok, but Grok's ready. Woo! The Ascension take 1 back, and they stave off a loss here for now. 6-4. Las Vegas lead. The Ascension need 2 more to win.
Again, I don't know. I don't. I think again, like you said, that was a little bit of a careless round from Vegas. They kind of just threw. Looks like they threw a couple of bodies just at it, and hope for the best. I mean, I guess you have 2 rounds to give if you really think about it, but I would just pack it up and go home. But we'll see what they do here. I mean, they're gonna go kitchen dining, so they're gonna do the site that you said that they shouldn't do, but they're gonna go there. So what do you have to say about the kitchen dining play here?
That's not the play. It's that simple.
No,
Attackers need to locate and
it's fair.
defuse bombs.
I've the amount of like I don't know if I doubt Vegas cares enough or is coordinated enough to I mean, I gotta give them credit, they're playing well, but I doubt Vegas is gonna be like they're gonna do the strat. I pioneered this strat with Vegas. It's not really a strat, it's just common sense. So it's time for Vax strat breakdown. So you start with gridlock. So you're gonna put track stingers here, put some here, and then you bring Buck. You rip open this floor. You rip open this floor. You bring Thermite, use Gridlock's EMPs. You destroy that wall, open it up, and then here's the interesting part. You bring Sens. You bring Sens, you plant. That's it. You plant. Someone's chilling on the staircase, someone's chilling at the window, someone's watching the hallway, someone's playing behind this construction materials. That's it. That's it. Very simple. But they're not going to do it. Instead, it looks like they have how many stun grenades? 2, 4, 6, 8. They have 3, 6. They have 12 stun grenades.
Oh,
It's going to look like a big tower push. Big tower push, I guess.
maybe. Well, I mean, we'll see what they do. If I was LA, I would go from D. Wilson gets
Oh, General
in.
Cristo. Ooh, big opening frag. D. Wilson falls. And it's 5-4 manpower lead for the Sevens. They're going to look to close out the game here with a 7-4 scoreline if possible, as it is a big tower push. Who is waiting? I think that's the Capcan of Delirious waiting at the bottom of big tower. It is, as he waits in big tower. Savvy, close. Okay. Man, you gotta give it to Oh! Excellently
Oh my
placed
God,
Nitro. Nearly collects 2 as Delirious takes heavy damage inside of Green Hallway. Reed's gonna get those cluster charges squared away as he begins popping grenades into sight. It's Rye. He's holding on for dear life.
He's got a literal half.
Delirious takes out
Wow.
Moose, who was on a flank, I believe. There we go. 4-4 for the Ascension. They've tied it up, and somehow they have the health advantage too. It's Rye. I think like this guy would die from like tripping on the stairs if that was even a mechanic in this game, as it's a full upstairs hold for the Sevens. No one's in. They've surrendered kitchen. They're gonna be playing it with long angles from inside of the. They're playing it from long angles from inside of dining hall. Savvy takes out Mike K. APG 2 Sharp takes heavy damage from upstairs. Delirious. Oh! Delirious with an excellent flank! He catches Reed a book off guard. Why would he be chilling there? I don't know, but it works out. It's down to General Cristo, and it's Rye. Grok falls to Cristo's gun. Grok takes out 2 Sharp. It's a 1v2 situation. How have they given this up? It's Rye. Oh! The Capcan collects. It's Rye. Diffuser's gone cold, and there's not enough time to plant. The Ascension, stave off elimination. 7-6-5, 1 round away from pushing it to overtime here. The Sevens have dropped 2 in a row, and they're going to pray it's not 3. Wow.
That was a good round. I mean, hell of a round there at the end by LA to hold it together. But again, 1 round to go, and this is a completely different game. You bring this back to overtime if you're LA. I mean, you got all the momentum on your side. I think I mean, now I would say it's possible. It's not. I wouldn't say it's 100% just because we haven't seen. We've seen Vegas kind of flunter a couple times, but it's very doable. Very, very doable here for the Ascension to bring this back.
Yeah, the Ascension. It's just 1 round now, guys. Just 1. And we're going to see overtime. How? I don't know. Like, I'm gonna be honest. This is like, I don't know what this game is. This game is like watching what was that game we casted? We were like, what are we watching? Who
Oh,
is it
Toronto,
against?
Ottawa.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Yes. Yes.
Day one. Day
This
one.
is a what are we watching?
Yeah, but at least it's somewhat.
Attackers objective is to
I was
locate
gonna
a
say
bomb and
somewhat
defuse it.
competitive, but not really.
Yeah, I don't.
Cause
The Ascension are scraping by.
yeah,
How the Ascension aren't winning. The Sevens are losing, guys. Don't get it twisted. They've played the exact same style, the exact same strats,
both
some of the
teams.
exact same
Yeah.
operators. How this is nearly at an overtime, I'm not 100% sure, but we're gonna run with it. There was nothing to stop them from getting the mirror window. Like, what? Yeah, so there's only Roamer on the board is Delirious playing inside of Kitchen. We're watching Chat GPT generated
You saw that too.
Attackers have located a bomb.
way.
Walk Sipa
Oh,
Jose.
walk sip a okay. That I'll give him that one. I'll give him that one.
Attackers
His
have dropped the
roster
bomb.
may have like violated a bunch of rules today, but I'll give him that one. So pillar control in the Seven's hands. Too Sharp collects General Cristo. He's blind as a bat. Too Sharp collects
no.
Mike Ka on the Ying while blind. Okay, top fragger gone for the Sevens. Wilson collects Moose. 4-2 lead for the Ascension in manpower. Read a books on Pillar. It's Rai is pushing in from construction. He narrowly misses the head of Grok. Grok's Nitro collects Reed, and it's a 4v1 situation. Diffuser in the hands of the Ace. The Ascension aren't. I don't think they're going to grow complacent. I think they're going to grow this complacent. I think they're going to play this as safely as possible.
You got 4 guys. I would send maybe only one here to try and cut him off from Pillar, but if not, I would just hold Stern here and just wait. And it looks like that's exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna wait for him to walk in. He got those 8 charges on. I mean, not really could do much with, but he can make some noise.
Ooh, he pre-fires the default corner as It's Rai is going to move in. Again, out comes a Toxic Babe. That's going to hold him back as he's going to peek down the Pillar's hallway. The exact same strat brought out. It's Rai's down to about half. No bullets. Find purchase on Grok. It's a 4-1 still. It's Rai's going to re-peek. He takes more damage. He's taking chip damage from every which way as he remains behind this Talonate shield and the Pillar as his only safe harbor against the Ascension's bullets.
15 seconds
He's
to
going to
go.
push in to sight. Even default. Oh, there's Grok waiting right there in between the bomb chassis crack. He collects Grok. There's 5 seconds left, folks, and it's going to be. It's going to be
Okay.
in a Los Angeles Ascension round as we're going to overtime here on
Overtime.
Oregon. How?
We are gonna see an overtime here on a game where I thought we were packing it up and going home a couple minutes ago, but now we are stretching it
How?
out.
Los Angeles is the first team to string together 3 wins this game, or 3 round wins. Yeah, this is happening. This is a game
D.
of all
Wilson
time.
got his help now, though. D. Wilson getting his help. So we're looking at almost 2 identical stat lines on both sides going into OT here. 2 Sharp.
I mean,
Grok,
I
D.
wouldn't say
Wilson.
identical. 14,
I mean-
14, 10 is 34 combined. Sorry, 38
this.
combined.
38.
Plus 7, 51 kills compared to 10, 24, 27. They somehow have like a 15 kill deficit.
Yeah, but look at the defense. They have got
A
2
time
2
victory
rounds on objective, right? And like
True.
we said, again, the objective is what you're playing for. I mean, you can kill the other team as much as you want, but at the end of the day, that objective is most important. So LA's making it work. They get the defense that the defense start, which is what they have been doing pretty well on. I mean, the last 3, they've played really well on defense. They've gone through their full rotation. They get everything available now. So we'll see what they're able
10 seconds
to
left.
do here. They'll have 2 chances at defense, assuming that they win
5
either
seconds.
this round or the next one, when they'll be on attack. But
Attackers must locate and defuse a
Yeah, and you have to remember, because we're overtime, no team will get the full 3 points, folks. Both of them, the winner gets 2, the losers get 1. Our Discord, chat, if you're not in our Discord already and you want to see the actual discussion about the match, join the Discord because this is hilarious. Someone called these both teams Chat GPT generated players. I think
Yeah.
Terrasun AI would 7-0 either of these teams. So, the Ascension on defense. They've won 3 so far. Can they make it 4? Is the question. Proxy alarm triggered already. It's General Christo inside of Trophy and Mike Cuz there to accompany him. He's waiting. He's waiting. What can they make of here? They're gonna forego breaking the standard wall. Not. It's gonna forego breaking the standard wall. They did bring Ace. Oh, there we go. Off goes the Selma Aqua Chargers. They're gonna get standard wall. And Grok is the first to fall. General Christo collects him. As Too Sharp is the next domino in the line of defense. Skittles, are you still with me, or are you in shock at the quality of gameplay we're seeing?
no, I'm here. I'm just thinking. That's all.
I wish I could be thinking. APG Too Sharp, he re-peaks, but there's so many angles trained on him. They know he's stuck in there. Moose takes out Delirious. Moose takes out D. Wilson. It's a double for the Canadian Animal. Too Sharp. Ooh! Too Sharp takes out It's Rye. Too Sharp fries. Read a book. He takes him out. How is Too Sharp not fallen yet? There's so many gun barrels trained on his position. Mike Cuz prone. General Crystal takes out Savvy. The Sevens. 7-6. 1 round closer to victory.
It was the prone play from Mike that if that I guess kind of ratty play doesn't happen, then I don't think they win that round because he's obviously, I mean, the swing came through, but I don't know. I don't know. I want to say, like, I don't want to read what Nocturnal FPS just said in the chat, but it's there because I think that might get us demonetized.
Oh, okay, well, I didn't say it, but yeah, we'll delete that.
No, I think that's okay.
I'm not trying to get demonetized. We need funding.
I think it's okay if it's there, but I don't think we can say that on stream.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Vac, you got any call on who's gonna take it?
I got no idea. After the last defense we saw where APG Too Sharp fries 2 sevens attackers while blind, I don't know anymore.
I mean, hey, we missed one game. We missed one game of this today. So
we get an overtime thriller.
You're getting your overtime here.
I have no idea. Why did he break the barricade just to put the barricade back? But you have to think about the ramifications this game has. Because the Las Vegas Sevens lost to the Barrage.
Yeah.
The Ascension pushed the Invictus to their limits. Right. And the Ascension got... Who else have they played? This is their second game, I believe.
Yeah.
So, what does it say about, like, how is Montreal good, or or are they just like
Well,
these
Montreal
two?
didn't play today, so we actually don't
We
know,
don't
right?
know, because that would have really been a nice litmus test, considering we consider Calgary to be one of the stronger teams.
I mean, we'll see. Obviously, the Brava comes out from Savi. I mean, there's not much to hack, but those Valcabs may be very useful here for this, and those Maestro cans may be very useful on the side of the Ascension. I want to see how they go about this. I mean, obviously, you need to win this round to get one more chance on attack, on defense, sorry.
Hmm.
But I just really, yeah, everybody's negative on the side of the Ascension.
And
10, 11,
somehow
10,
we're in overtime,
and we are in overtime. Um,
but that could change soon.
that could change.
They are not gonna get the wall. They do get
They
it
do.
this time. Out comes a long-armed Nitro. It's not gonna go very far. And that's one Nitro off the board for the Sevens. Only one remaining in the hands of Moose's Valkyrie. D. Wilson, he's inside of meeting. It's again very spread out LA attack. I don't know if that's been a strength or a weakness after this. Moose
D
falls to D.
Wilson.
Wilson. He collects his 11th. He's struggled the past couple rounds, but he gets a frag here. Grox the next to go down. He gets peeked by General Christo. Too sharp, takes heavy damage, but he takes out General Christo. 4-3 advantage for the Ascension. The rest of Sevens are standing pat in their solidified positions. I don't think anyone's on the roam. Mike he's going to get active as he pushes next to White Stairs. He's waiting for someone to come into that hallway, and I think he does hear that wasn't D. Wilson. That was Delirious Factor at the base of White Stairs. Out comes the Brava drone. Out comes the Brava operator. I don't think they've used their drones, and if they have, it wasn't a great effect. Oh no, they took a Valkyrie cam.
They took a
And
Dynamite.
both Maestro cameras are in the hands of the attacking Los Angeles Ascension, folks. This completely changes the landscape for any plant that
20
could go
seconds,
off.
though.
Out come the smoke grenades. I'm
20
fairly
seconds.
certain it
Mike's
is
gone.
Mike goes down. That may be a decoy, and with the Maestro cams in their possession, they find him. Oh
Mike,
no,
did he get
LA!
down? Oh my!
LA did everything right. And unfortunately, it wasn't enough.
Wow.
The Las Vegas